Alright, I think the stream is live. I think it should be live. Yeah, let me just check the sound and all, and wait for my mobile dashboard to open up on my phone, because we really like that for the stream. It's kind of necessary, you know. Yeah, always when I open it manually, it opens like on it gives me a little notification to open it directly from the notification. I don't know. It's weird. Whatever. Let me just quickly check the sound, because we really like that for the stream. It's kind of necessary, you know. Yeah, always when I open it manually, it opens like on it gives me a little notification to open it directly from the notification. I don't know. It's weird. Whatever. Let me just quickly check the sound. I think this is alright. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Not my usual time to stream, but I felt like streaming. Probably not gonna be a very long stream. I think like about an hour or something. I think that will be like the length. Yeah, at best. Better than like, I don't know. Like I've been trying to get like to do some stuff with Pokemon related things, and this stream is Pokemon related. I'm gonna be working on a project which I'm not going to tell you guys just everything about. I mean, maybe I will. Just up to me, but you'll find out in the stream, I guess. But I wanted to do stuff with Pokemon, and as some of you guys know, I've been watching the Sun and Moon anime as lately again. I'm always up to date with the newest episode. I think I'm behind like 5 episodes or something, maybe 6. And I've really feeling the Pokemon feelings for the last couple of weeks, and I wanted to do something with that. So first my plan was to get a Pokemon emulator on my PC and all, so you can play Pokemon games on stream, but that's way harder and stuff than really looked like initially. So one day I'll get to work, I'll get that working, but now just not, I guess. Hold on, let me drink some more water. So I guess I can say what I'm talking about. Well, what I maybe wanted to hide from you guys. Well, not tell you guys basically. This project. Hold up. Everything. Hold up. In between screen. Go over here. Oh, I've been doing stuff. Wait, hold on a second. I did something wrong. I did something that they did not want to do. Create a dashboard. Alrighty. And now we go to this website over here. Cool. Go to Pokedex. And then I can show you guys. Yeah, now I can show you guys everything. That's kind of the name of the scene in OBS, still. So over here we have Pokedex, and over here we've got a Word document. I don't even know. And I've been really thinking, like, ideally, like I've been really like feeling the Pokemon vibes as lately, and ideally the best thing would be to live those vibes for real, like live Pokemon for real. But since that's not really the case at all, you cannot really do that. It should be obvious by now. Close thing we have is Pokemon games, and any way you can feel more connected to Pokemon. And I've been really thinking about what team would I get if I were to be in anime. And I say in anime specifically because dang it, I gotta get my words. I cannot get my words together. Bear with me. Yeah, I said it in anime specifically because anime uses different logic for Pokemon moves and all, and learning stuff and evolution and stuff like that. Basically, the whole anime logic is way different than the gaming logic, and gaming is more competitive. In the end, you want to get the right nature, you want to get the right IVs, you want to delete a whole bunch of Pokemon and catch them and not use them and stuff like that. Many differences. If you even know a little bit about Pokemon and the games and all, you know that. Basically, like a lot of differences, and I feel like I've I've really been getting the good vibes from anime, and I wonder what will my team look like. And obviously there are like more than 800 Pokemons out there. A couple of regions, like 7 regions, are out there. So I figured we are going to work on this project, which maybe it will last for like a couple of streams, maybe even weeks. I don't even know. I'm gonna make list Pokemon that I would maybe like to have if I were in anime, and from there on, eventually we're gonna make a team for every region, and possibly even go more in depth per Pokemon, like for example, what nature they would have, or what they would be like, what Pokemon, what stuff they would adore, and what stuff they wouldn't like, if they were like really keen on battling or more like on relaxing and stuff like that. But for now, we're just gonna pick the Pokemon that's just basically gonna this stream. So we're gonna be talking about Pokemons and all. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. So I figured we will start the stream off with Alola instead of Generation 1, instead of Kanto, Alola. So which number range? I don't even know what number range it is. Hold up. I think like 700 possibly. Let's search. No, that's still with lower Pokemon. We can just check. 722. Alright, so we got like 80 Pokemons to choose from. Search. That is basically the whole load of Pokédex. And I'm gonna make like a couple Pokemons. I'm gonna pick a couple Pokemons. I can chat with you guys, what you guys would can suggest and all. You guys can suggest anything you want, and we'll talk about that, of course. Of course. So I don't know. Let's just see. Rowlet's cool. If we were to pick starter though, which starter would I get? I mean, in the beginning I was really on about Rowlet evolution line. The situation is amazing. It still is. But partially because of anime, partially because I've been playing with Pokemon, with Litten in the games. I've come to like Litten a whole bunch more. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Litten and Torracat from the start, but I don't like the evolution line, like Incineroar. I mean, Incineroar is cool, but at the same time, it doesn't fit the evolution line. For me personally, I don't feel like it's a good final evolution, but still. So I don't think I would get both of the two. I think I would go for Torracat. Torracat's more amazing than Dartrix. Then again, the situation is better than Incineroar. You know what? We can write them all down. Hold up. I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. Gen 7. We're just gonna do like Rowlet, Dartrix, the situation. I'm just gonna write down the whole like evolution line to the point where I would like the Pokemon to have. Like if I like, for example, if I write down Litten and Torracat and not Incineroar, and just write down Rockruff or something, then that will mean that Incineroar wouldn't be like my one of my options that I would really like. Maybe, but preferably not at this point. At the point of making this list, that's kind of the whole point of it. And we're gonna do like multiple sessions through this list and making eventually it into a team and all. And we can discuss and think about it once you got like a collection of like 10 Pokemon or something, 10 evolution lines. So that's gonna be cool. How about Pickback? I mean, probably not really my Pokemon, but Primarina is really cool to use, but it wouldn't be my companion. I don't think so. And I've seen Pickback, Drumbeak, and Toucanon in the anime. I mean, they're really cool Pokemon. I actually used Toucanon in my first Sun and Moon playthrough. I mean, Sun to be precise. I liked it, but I don't think I liked it in the anime, like in real life. I don't think I would like to have that Pokemon be my companion. Same goes for like Jangos and Gunshoes. Gunshoes is pretty cool, and like strong jaw ability and all it's amazing. But it wouldn't be my Pokemon to use. And I guess like Vigavolt is cool. Yeah, Charge Big and Vigavolt. I don't think Grubbin. I mean Grubbin for sake of it, I guess. So let me just write down Grubbin. Jabberwock. Come on. Jeez, typing. Vika Volt. I'm kind of getting used to like Japanese names because of like I watch like English subtitles and I'm just Japanese vocals, I guess. I don't really there are better ways to explain that, but still. And like I'm used to like calling Vika Volt, for example, Quaganon at this point, or Purple Bebenum, just a Japanese pronunciation. So let's move on. How about Crabrawler and Crabrawler? I mean, honestly, that would not fit my style. I think they're pretty cool-ish, but like not enough to really love them. I'm kind of like I'm neutral. I'm neutral to that, I guess. My opinion is neutral. Oricorio. I mean, Oricorio got some decent moves. Hey, huh? Interesting. You can see all the Pokemon cards that exist of Oricorios. Huh, cool. Didn't know that. And when we've got Fire Oricorio, don't know specific styles, like names of that. Jeez, these cards are amazing. Like Passion Dance shows you deck up for up to 3 basic fire type Pokemon and put them in your bench. It's kind of cool. Feather Dance as well. Jeez, Oricorios are pretty cool. I mean, I don't really play a lot of TCG. Used to play it quite a lot. Also got like pretty big collection of Pokemon cards. But here we can change style. But I'm not really that great at it. Bale style, Pom Pom. I think I like Pom Pom best. I think I like I don't like this one. This one neither. I guess we just go between Pom Pom style or Bale style. You know, we can also add it to the list. So what was called again? Oricorio. Bale / Pom Pom. I was kind of to be honest, I was kind of hyped before Sun and Moon got released. I was kind of hyped for Oricorio, and because like it got 4 different versions. Oh darn it! That's what happens when you go to Pokemon. Alright, we just gotta remember the specific number, 722. Search, and then it's easy like this. So yeah, Oricorio. I kind of got disappointed, to be honest. I was like, yeah, but you could catch one Oricorio, and it like it had like Revelation Dance, which would basically be like Judgment. It would switch to the typing that the user is at the time, and yeah, it didn't turn out to be that great, but still, it was a cool Pokemon. I still think it's a cool Pokemon. It just doesn't have the really designs that I would really like compared to other Pokemon that I know of. So Ribombee, I mean, Cutiefly is kind of redundant to me. It's like out there, I guess, just like Crabrawler. Ribombee though, I mean, Ribombee is kind of. I feel like I've got an unpopular opinion for liking Ribombee, at least for the people that I know. And I only know one person that really plays Pokemon, but still, I don't know. I like Ribombee is pretty cool. I don't know if I would like it to be my partner though. I don't think it would be my kind of partner, even though I would really like it to have one. I guess but I never used the one at the same time in Pokemon games. That kind of says something as well. Then again, you kind of go for like potential. I don't know. And Rock from Lycanroc for sure. Lycanroc is one of my favorite rock types of all time, so that goes for sure on the list. Lycanroc, midday / dusk. I kind of like Midnight School as well, but I don't know. The other ones are way better. Wishy-Washy. I don't think Wishy-Washy would be like a good one to take around with you because it's a fish and not everywhere are pools. Whereas Mudbray can basically walk on everything. I mean, apart from water, but you have ships, right? You're not gonna carry a fishbowl around with you. And Wishy-Washy is kind of tricky to like use anyway because it needs a whole bunch of other of its kinds, and you cannot catch hundreds of Pokemon and take with you in order to make one Pokemon. That's not how it works. So no Wishy-Washy, unfortunately. Even though Wishy-Washy is really cool, especially like it's like gigantic form, schooling form, I guess. I think it's called the schooling form. I hope so at least. Marini, Toxapex, again, cool Pokemons. Don't think that would fit me in that. That would fit me in anime. Remember and Mudsdale. I really like those. I really like Mudsdale. It's an awesome Pokemon. I guess yes for traveling. Mudbray, Mudsdale. I also really like in the games how early on you could catch it. I mean, you could catch it like literally on the one of the first routes on the second island, which is early. They're amazing. It's strong. For example, like the stamina ability that Mudsdale gets. Jeez, it's amazing. Dewpipe and Araquanid. Nah, I'm not really sure if I would want either of those. I mean, they're cool, but for the anime, I don't think so. I think it's too tricky and all to have this one be like it needs water. It needs water, and I don't know. Like I guess I could carry around a water bottle with me. Then again, it also make it a little bit tricky to take care of this Pokemon if we're going to travel, because I will travel a whole bunch if we were to be in anime. I don't think so. I don't think this Pokemon would fit me. I mean, they're fast, kind of fast, but they need water. They need pools and lakes and all in order to really shine. Mantis and Lurantis, not really. Nah. Same goes for Morlul. Genetic, just meh. So that's all. So then I mean, I don't think so, to be honest. So that was cool, but I don't know for the anime though. Like for real life, if you were to take care of it, I don't know if I would like Salazzle or Azalander for that matter, even if it was male. So no for me. Even though scrolling ability is pretty cool, but still, stuff on Beware are insane. If you can learn anything from the anime, is that Beware is like when he gets mad, it's crazy, and Spokeless entry says so as well. It's a weak Pokemon. I don't really know the whole logic behind it and all from his behavior. Like it's kind of cute and all, but it's like a terrifying thing, especially when it likes you or something. I don't think I would like either of those to have with me if they're so like if you can really predict what they're going to do, what they're like, what their mood is, and how insane they can get. Bounce with C not really big fan. Same goes for Comfy. And the Rangaroo. Rangaroo is pretty cool, but Passimian is this counterpart basically is cool, way cooler. So Passimian. I remember the episode with Ash, when he meets the Passimian and all, and he helps them out in that match or something that they were playing against a stronger Passimian tribe or whatever you're supposed to call it, the group. And I was convinced he was gonna catch Passimian. It's a shame he didn't, but they turned out bigger than I thought it would be. I never really checked the Pokédex entry like for how big it is, but those monkeys are big. I thought they were like stereotype monkey size, like the ones that like are smaller than humans, like way smaller, like this. And if you're just gonna Google monkey, just like these, not human size, but just like these. But they were like pretty big. Alright, Wimpod and Callispod would be cool as well. Wimpod would be cool to take care of. Wimpod would be cool, I think. Even that's like coward nature and all, I think would be an interesting Pokemon to take care of. Wimpod and Callispod is insanely strong, I've seen from Guzma. Callispod. Cool. And then Sandygast and Palisand. I don't know. Palisand is really cool. I guess we can put it on top there. We were going to have to shorten this list anyways. Sandygast, Palisand. I think that's spelled right. Ah, 1 L, 2 S. Cool. Palisand. Amazing. And of course, I think Pyukimilko would be cool as well. Pyukimilko would be an interesting Pokemon. And again, I think they need to stay water, otherwise they will dehydrate. I mean, we can get out there. We can always check Spodas entry later on. Puku Muku. And of course, type null. And Zil Valley are extremely cool as well. Oh, the voices are dying. I don't know if you guys can hear this. My voice is kind of dying. I had like a really long day. But I feel like when Zil Valley first got like leaked or like shown in the trailer, they didn't like Game Freak didn't tell us about what it was. Just like it's out there. This is gonna be in the Pokemon game. I figured it would be like one Pokemon, but it turned out to be way cooler than that. And today it's one of my favorite Sun and Moon Pokemon. Just look at how awesome it looks, and it's got like pretty interesting stats as well. I mean, especially like Arceus, but not legendary. And the memory drives are insane, and all like the whole story behind it with the Ultra Beasts. I love the Ultra Beasts, so I love Valley as well. Even though it's not an Ultra Beast, but it's got a whole bunch to do with it, with them. Minior. I mean, Minior. I don't think anyone can really take care of a Minior, because in one of the episodes in anime, I'm kind of spoiling this as well, but I guess by now, if you didn't want it to be spoiled, you should have been out of here because it's spoiled enough, more than enough already. But yeah, I'm spoiling again. There's gonna be a whole stream, I guess. But yeah, Miniors, they fall down onto Earth, and then they, after the shell breaks, they'll disappear and into space and basically die and get back together again or something. They live in space basically, and they die on Earth. It's a weird Pokemon. You should look that up. Really, I can't really explain that well. Kamala, mixed feelings. Turtonator wouldn't be like practical to like take around and all, and it's not really one of the Pokemon that I'm like wow about. Anyways, Totodile neither. Mimikyu is creepy. It's a cool Pokemon, but not to take care of. Bruxish, water issue. It's a fish. You basically got that issue going on. Grandpa, I don't know. Delmas, I don't know too much about Delmas, to be honest, and how it behaves and all. I'm sure it will be like it will appear in anime someday, but I don't know. I don't think. You know, we'll put it out there. We'll put it on the list. Delmas. Now we're getting into like the also those Pokemon's not on my team. I don't think so. Just to do that before we move on to the legendaries and all. And yes, I'm calling Ultra Beast legendaries as well. And it's like and Ultra Beast at the same time. Just happens. Don't get triggered, please. Obviously, we can't catch the Tapus. That would just be a little bit ridiculous. Same goes for Sokoleo and Lunala because they're. I don't know if there are multiple of them. I'm assuming there are, but yeah, they're not really catchable. They're Ultra Beasts as well. Then again, Ultra Beasts are catchable as well because if you get to their environment and all their dimension, their wormhole dimension, ultra space thingy, then you can catch them in theory. They're most likely Soleo and Lunala around in one dimension or the other, and like roaming around and just that would be like normal regular Pokemon. But I don't know. What I will say though is like I like all the Ultra Beasts. Now Lego is cool. I like the whole Luciman arc and all, and how it takes over stuff, and just the general look of it. And every Ultra Beast has got something going for it. I guess that's really every Ultra Beast has got something going for it. And sure, I like Circuitry for example more than Buzzwole, but Buzzwole is still really cool. Same goes for like Circuitry to Celesteela. Celesteela, they're all cool. But I'm thinking Circuitry, in theory, like you could go to their environment and all, and there are multiple sizes of circuitry shown in the Ultra Beast wormhole in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That means that you can catch little ones as well, because they're gigantic. Some of them are gigantic. At least that one in anime that showed up, that one was too big to really take care of, honestly. But smaller ones are somewhat more balanced to our world, like the Pokemon world that we know, and they're more easy to take around and all. So I guess I'll put Circuitry on the list. I don't know anything too much about his behavior and how if is there anything that I should take account for, like by putting this on the list. And like I want this on my team, like if I were to be a real Pokemon trainer and all. Celesteela is way too big. Hermosa, that's just self. I don't think they would listen to anybody, to be honest. They can only listen to someone to something that can catch up to speed. For example, like a Mad Beware. Buzzwole, no. That leg was too dangerous for my taste. Katana is pretty small. I haven't really seen anything in the anime of Katana though. Guzzlord, just nobody wants this thing in his dimension, to be honest. Even though it's really cool looking. Cosma is a unique Pokemon, just such as Solgaleo and Nala. As much as we want it, it's really not doable. Magearna is doable, but I don't really want Magearna on my team, if I'm going to be pretty honest. Marshadow, not doable, I don't think so. Poiple would be cool, but I was also thinking about having Blaze Phelan as an option for my team. Again, I don't really know anything about his behavior and all, and if it would really be a practical choice for me to do. Stakataka, for obvious reasons, because big and gigantic and all, won't go on my team as well. Zorora is unique, and we don't really know a whole bunch about it. Apart from that one trainer in a parallel world owns it. And Nagano is gigantic. It's bigger than humans. He's a big boy, basically. He's a big boy. If we look at his height, 11 feet 10, I think. I don't know how big that is. Let's look it up. We've got it in there anyways. How many centimeters is 11 10? Convert, I guess. I don't know how this works. What the heck? How about this? How tall is 11 10? Feet in inches, alright. Yeah, almost 4 meters tall. Is almost that tall. So I don't think that would be a really good option. They're crazy Pokemon cards for me though. It looks sick though, don't get me wrong. Alright, Circuitry, Blaze Phelan. Cool, so we got this whole list and all. And granted, some Pokemon like 3 spots can take up 1 spot in total. And wait, not every Pokemon is on this list. Hold up. Get back to the Pokédex. How about the Alolan forms? Totally forgot about those. Why weren't they shown? I mean, I guess they're in the Kanto Pokédex in just different form. Let's check with Rattata. Yeah, Alolan Rattata form. Alolan Rattata I really like, but I don't really like Alolan Raticate. I don't like this boy. Not on my team. Or to take care of at all, really. So I kind of think once I see Pokemon, I know what Alolan forms. So Alolan form, don't really want it. Alolan form, Alolan Sandshrew. That's what I was looking for. Alolan Sandshrew. Because Alolan Sandshrew was really cool, and in anime, you can take way more get way more use out of it than in the games. Do those typing and all. You need double battles for Sandslash with the Slash Rush ability, and you need another Ice type with the heal ability, or one that can set up heal. Because to be honest, if you're gonna set up heal with Sandslash itself, it's not gonna do a whole bunch for it. It's just waste of I don't know. You want to do a whole bunch of it for a team. There are many better choices out there. Vulpix, and Vulpix is also really cool. Vulpix, Roland, Ninetales. Wait, it's not Ninetales. What other? Diglett, I didn't really care about it. Same goes for Meowth. Unfortunately, no Water Arcanine. Really hope for that. I don't really want the Golems on my team. Or the Golem. I got them the Golems, but I mean the Johto line. Magnear. Executor. It wouldn't be like a practical choice for me to do. Ooh, a lot of Marowak. Yeah, and no. I don't think it would be like it would be a Pokemon that would fit me. No. Any other like Alolands? Don't think so. Nope. All right, so we are done here. So how many Pokemon do we have in total? Like spots really that we can take up in our team. 1, 2, 3. Oh, got it with my fingers, but we need to do it. Wait, I've already lost track. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Counting with RO2. Really hard. Yes. Really hard. Hold up. So 16 Pokemon. And only 6 spots to fill up. I mean, I think I'm gonna set maximum to 8. But I don't think per region, because I'm probably gonna do this per each region. I don't think per region I would get like the same like the same amount of Pokemon, because obviously like one of the basic rules about Pokemon is that you can only carry 6 different Pokemon. Well, 6 different Pokemon at the same time, and it's kind of illegal to carry any more than that. So you can however have more of them, but they need to be stored. In Ash's case, at Professor Oak's lab, and for the teleporting system for Pokeballs, you can really easily transfer them and to like far away place if you have the necessary devices. But usually they are in every Pokemon Center, and some Pokemon with presence homes and all. So I'm guessing 8 could be the maximum. 8 will be the maximum. I think Ash in total go like, if you know that is many Tyroses into account, like total of 8 Pokemon maximum in a region ever. And also, since I won't be like, this is kind of like my own journey, and right now it's pretty simplistic. It's just like, what Pokemon would I get if I wanted to, if I had a choice to, and things would turn out good, what Pokemon would I want on my team? But Gen 7 will be the journey that the region that I'll start with my own character, when my journey starts there, basically. And maybe like, I think I'm gonna do like this thing where Ash, like Ash basically. Hold up, gonna write this down. 16 different, because I'm gonna forget. Like Ash as Pikachu goes, like it's basically like his main buddy. It's one thing that he can rely on Pokemon, and just overall it's a good thing to have one familiar face with him, I guess. And for me, I think that there will be any Pokemon from this list, to be honest, depending on what Pokemon I would realistically want my starter to be. Because like, I'm not going to you can tell a story however you want. You could say like, I start off with one of the starter Pokemons, that being Rowlet, Litten, or Pepplio. In my case, I wouldn't choose Pepplio at all. You can also say like, hey, I've met this like Rockruff out in the wild, and I've befriended it. That will be my first Pokemon. Or like, hey, this type has been given to me by Aether Paradise. Let's take it. This gonna be my first buddy, the first Pokemon from a journey. You know, you can. They're really open, like a whole bunch of options. And I'm thinking Palossand and Sandygast, like, no, I don't think we are going to get those into the mix. So 15 difference. I'm just gonna kind of like sort of scrim through it. I know I want Circuitry on my team. I've been thinking about this concept for Lola for a while for my team for the past couple of days. And I do know that I either want Circuitry or Blaze Fail on my team. I don't think both will be fair. I don't think that will be balanced. Same as that Ash, for example, in anime doesn't have like Victini, Genesect. Possibly he will be releasing Melton or Melmetal in whichever version he will not see him anymore. Like they will say goodbye to him. You could have had Poipole and maybe like Naganadel in the future. A whole bunch of stuff like that. He didn't get any of the Ultimate Walls and Legendaries and Ultra Beasts and all, but still. I think Circuitry is my favorite Ultra Beast. Then again, I'm going to say is well, but I think Circuitry will be the best option for me to choose. Like if we were to choose for an anime, I think that would be still one of my the better option. So 15 difference because of only one Ultra Beast on my team. And I don't think I will be starting out with Charging Book. And maybe I'll start out with Litten. I think Wimpod is more of a Pokemon to take care of like later on, once you got like a little bit of training experience instead from the start. Maybe we'll scrap Delmice. I don't really have any time to bond with it like in any game at all. I mean, kind of, but basically no. Pikamuku, I don't know. Wait, 13 different. I don't know. And then I think a lot of Ninetales, not as cool, but I think Sandslash would be cooler, and especially considering that Ninetales is my pick for like in the games, but Sandslash would be my pick in terms of design for the Alolan. And since they're both Ice type, I mean, you have Steel and Fairy difference being, you know, I still would go for Sandslash if I had the option. I think, yeah, I think that would be my option. Don't really care about this anymore. We can just count them down at this point. So at this point we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 different Pokemon evolution lines. 13 different spots that we could possibly use. And one of the starters is going in there, possibly two, but I still want to I cannot really decide which one I would like to be my starter. Basically, I mean, possibly Rockruff. Then again, a starter could also be like one of those Pokemon that would not really fully evolve. So it would be like, I don't know, it wouldn't really grow up and be like, hey, I'm grown up. Basically, that's what fully evolved means. Sort of. So in that case, I would go for Torracat, since I'm not gonna evolve into Incineroar unless like we like really go ham on this and make like like fanfic, or not even fanfic, but I mean, I don't like a storyline and all, write it down and work it out and all. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I can commit to this project that much. I guess we'll have to see. Still, so yeah, I think Torracat will be my starter then, or Litten. Starter Litten, and then the other Pokemon would be like, I think Rockruff would definitely be one of the Pokemon that I would like to befriend. Vikavolt as well, because Vikavolt is amazing. I think, I mean, we can leave the situation on here as well. I'm thinking, like spot 2 would go to Circuitry for sure. And maybe I'll go for 2 electric types, by adding Vigor Volt as well, because types don't necessarily matter. I mean, for like Ash took out and must deal with electric type moves by using water as like soak attack. Yeah, don't ask me how that works. I don't really know either. So, like an rock, still haven't decided about midday and dusk. Dusk is my favorite, but midday is cool as well. Then we got like at least 3 spots left, and I don't know like which to fill it up with, because Vigor Volt is a good option. I guess we'll just we'll leave the Pokemon that we've already got into the list down here, just so we kind of have like a little bit more, like a better overview of what's left to choose from. So like midday dusk, yes. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 options, and we can fill up to 5 more slots. And I think Alolan Sandslash would be awesome last option. I think that I would really like that on my team, like Alolan Sandslash. And like, however, I don't know how I'm gonna get like an Ice Stone. I'm gonna get it, basically. I don't think Valley. Well, you know, we'll scrap Valley in time 0. You know, they're cool and all. And let's say we scrap Pyukumuku. I mean, I cannot really decide. Pyukumuku is amazing as well. Let's look at Pyukumuku, shall we? Let's look at Pyukumuku. That's kind of one of the things that I would do. Pyukumuku. Search. Look at info. You guys can see this, right? Yeah. Just need to make sure. One feet is I think 30 centimeters or something. It's a pretty small thing. It lives in shallow seas, such as areas near a beach. It can eject its internal organs, which it uses to engulf its prey or battle enemies. In or out. What does this do? Damage the attacker landing the finishing hit by the amount equal to his last HP. Huh. Damage the attacker landing the finishing hit by... Oh, right, from like Pyukumuku itself. Type water weaknesses, obviously. Well, obvious. Can you check for any movesets and all? I mean, I guess this is like Pokemon official side, of course. Doesn't weigh that much, to be honest. It can be any gender. It's really defensive. This Pokemon line, the beaches sticky mucus that covers their bodies can be used to soothe sunburned skin. How convenient. It doesn't really help the case. How about we just go Pyukumuku and go to Popedia? Because I never used Pyukumuku. It's been like one of those Pokemon like you want to use it in a playthrough, just because of, like, it doesn't have any damaging moves at all. Like a speed, like look at the speed, just like 5 base stats. But then again, because it's got like 130 defense, special defense. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Because special defense stats are higher over here, like on this Pokemon. Huh. Stats are higher over here, like special defense than this defense, but over here they are equal? Sure. Stack's pretty good. But what moves does it really have? I mean, it doesn't have any damaging moves that like straight up attacks. Almost all status moves, but the physical moves are counter, which you cannot use unless you're being attacked, and bid, whatever, however you pronounce it, which you cannot use unless you're attacked. And you got all more status moves, and even more status moves, and even more by tutoring. And it's done in Pokemon Shuffle. That doesn't matter. Shiny Form is pretty cool though. Huh. Interesting. Pyukumuku has lowest base speed save of all water type Pokemon and is tied for lowest of all but Choco and Munchlax. Pyukumuku is the only Pokemon that can learn TMs outside of moves learns by leveling up, but it cannot Okay. Alright. How about we look at this yeah, just biology. Hold on, let me just read a little bit. It tends to find a spot it likes and stay there, and even returning to the same spot it moved. Once all this is sad. Once all the food in its favorite spot has been consumed, it will continue to stay there to the point of starvation. That's kind of sad, to be honest. A little bit dark. Yeah, I didn't like. I don't want that. Yeah, get it out of here. Its body is coated with. Oh, its body is coated with a viscous liquid fluid that allows it to stay on land for a week without drying out. So it can dry out. That wouldn't really make it useful for like traveling around and all, because I wouldn't be like staying around the beach where it lives for like my whole life basically. This fluid is always beneficial to people as moisturizer. What is purify? Seems to remove puking muco. Starch and not purify cures. Cool, I guess. Yeah, puking muco is not a good option basically. That's basically what it says. Yeah, so it's not really useful for like traveling around and like what I would like the reason for taking it with me. Unfortunately, I would have really liked like making use of its like its out ability, because that's not really anything that activates only when other people activate it. Like Pikachu can make that fist and make those multiple forms with its inner organs, with your wife for whatever reason. Where that means that there's no blood, like there's no like red blood flow through it. That's kind of weird. Never mind that stuff. But you could really like even though it really doesn't have any moves, you can still do damage by impact. A Thunderbolt can still, for example, damage like still does immensely, or like at least make like feel the impact, and like I wouldn't like something to do with stamina. I wouldn't like Thunderbolt can, for example, still do something to the stamina of Pokemon. Even if Thunderbolts are fired, which will take a couple of for example, to take out Metagross, even though Metagross resists, I think. Now, you know what, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm being done that right there. But that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like Pokemon move that doesn't do at all a bunch of damage, the impact can still do damage, regardless of whether the move could even do damage in the first place, because typings or not. So yeah, if you learn Pikachu to like move around and swiftly with his hand and all, with his like innards, and make different forms and grab onto things and all, and just be really agile with that training those innards, that would have been really amazing. That would have been like a really good idea, I think. But yeah, unfortunately the answer is no, because it cannot stay out of water and it wants to move back to its own spot. So yeah, I guess let's move on. So we got Galazapod, Psimian, Mazdil. I mean, I doubt we will need Vigafall. I don't think I would like Oricorio. Then again, flying to Pokemon is also a Pokemon that can fly is always useful. Not necessarily because you need HM fly in anime, but just in general to look around, I guess, to explore. Galazapod would be like a good tank. I think we'll put Galazapod on there. Also because I think it's an interesting Pokemon to take care of in general. If you combine with like nature wind pods you tend to have. Delete this. So at best 3 spots left, but I don't want every region to be like 8 Pokemon in total, and I'd rather have like one team, and I'd rather not choose. And this team would be the team that I would like always stay with me, I guess. Team that I would not really want to switch out. So and that's the question: Passimian, Mezzadil, or Vikavolt, I guess, because I don't think. I mean, then again, the Situation can fly as well. Can the Situation fly actually? Let's assume he can. Let's assume he can. But I think, then again, do we need a flying type Pokemon? That's also a thing. It's kind of like yes, kind of like no. I think if we were to take a flying type Pokemon, I mean, Overcurl is pretty cool in battle as well. I mean, I like those Pokemon, like all of them I like. Passimian could be cool, just because like the way it moves, I guess, like the way like I've seen it in anime and shit. I think that Passimian would have been cool for that reason. Mezzadil is a good tank, and I think that apart from Glitzpot, we don't really have any real tanks. Even though Pokemon, like the power of friendship can beat anything, and like withstand anything. But Mezzadil would be like also a good Pokemon to travel around with, and maybe I don't necessarily need a flying type Pokemon. So I guess for that reason I delete Oricorio from this list. But yeah, I don't think I want to sit around this list. And I do think I want to go for the 6. Ideally, I would like to go for the 6 spots in total, so I don't really have to care about switching out and all. And it would be like just like a complete team. Let's switch it into Torracat, considering we got every other Pokemon as final evolution as well, or like basically its only form for all that matters. But I don't think we need Vigavolt then as well, because we got Circuitry, and Circuitry is a beast. Special attack is insane. I mean, it's a beast. Duh. Ultra beast. No. I'll see myself out there. Hold on, let me drink some more water. So now's the question. Passimian or Mezzadil? That's the question. And I don't think mobility, we need mobility that much, from Mezzadil. I think walking would do as well, and like finding other ways to travel around, because there are quite a ton, like red Pokemon you can call and shit like that. Then again, I would go for like I think Passimian would fit me more. I think Passimian would fit me better. Mezzadil was also pretty good powerhouse, but it's slower and it's tankier. And tankier that's not necessarily a bad thing. But in my case, I would like to be fast, and that's usually the place I like to go for in general. You guys haven't really seen it outside of me. I've just spammed you guys with it so far on this channel, but yeah, I haven't really had a chance to be good at the game and show it off. So it's like Torracat. It's like an attacker. It's pretty speedy. Circuitry. I mean, I actually had an interesting thought about Circuitry, by the way. This has to do with mobility. I think it can learn Magnet Rise. I'm pretty sure it can learn Magnet Rise. But Magnet Rise would basically allow you to float, like because magnets and magnetic effects within the Pokemon and the surface. So it would basically just be like a bunch of wires just floating around. And if you you could make use of out of that by like I don't know, firing like thunder jolts around and just boost you like fire blasts from its wires, and like not damaging the things that don't go too far and all. And then you could fly around, and he's got multiple, like I can show you guys. Let's show you guys what I'm talking about. Circuitry. Look at this majestic Pokemon. Oh god, people. Yeah, I like this one. I like this combination of Blitzphalan and Circuitry. Pretty cool. Yeah, Circuitry got like a bunch of stuff. What's this? Bigfoot discoveries to date. Pretty amazing. Pretty funny. Let's not get distracted. Yeah, you could basically have like thunder from its wires, like little thunderbolts flying from its wires, and then it could just boost around. That would be really cool. What's this? I thought it was Kirito, but never mind. Kirito like fused with RO2. I don't know, but it would really be cool. I think that would really like make for good mobility. And like Rock also like agile attacker. Sometimes if you make use of heal and slash rush ability, and setting up is easier in Pokemon Anime than like the games. You don't really get any backlash for it. Angular build cool as well, and pretty fast and pretty bulky as well, which can be useful as well. So again, I guess this will be my team. That's what will be filled up by Passimian. Yeah, like this. Yep. Journey. First region. Kind of cryptic and all, but cryptically worded. But it makes sense. I like it. Doesn't need you don't need many more words. So my team would be like my starter, which basically would be my partner for a whole bunch of I'm basically everywhere I go, every other region I visit, and if I leave all the other 5 behind, like wherever I would leave them, so they can live like good life and still be mine and all. Yeah, that. Torcat would go with me, and sure there are Pokemon that I like better, for example Greninja, and I think Greninja wouldn't be like if I had Frogadier or Froakie, I would like it to evolve into Greninja and possibly have like an Ash Greninja-ish type of deal with it, but Greninja will more be like one of my powerhouses for battling, like for example Golisopod or Lycanroc or Shokuchi, like real powerhouses, rather than fighting like that. It would still be like I'll still befriend it and all and shit like that. I would still be like have a good bond with it, of course. Otherwise, I kind of really get better bond-ish thingy. But different. Your first starter is different. Pikachu is different from any other Pokemon Ash owns at all, even though it shares a good bond with Greninja. And yeah, that's basically my reasoning for it. I wouldn't use Greninja or Froakie as my starter Pokemon for that reasoning, because like it will be like my powerhouse Pokemon. And Torracat is a really cool Pokemon, and maybe I'm being too influenced by Cinnamon Anime, Ash Torracat and all. I'm not sure. I just really like it, and it's a good Pokemon to start up, like to have in that spot. I mean, there are many more Pokemon I could have chosen. I could have chosen the Vulpix. Could have chosen Pikachu, because Pikachu is also cool, and not even because it's like fan favorite and all. I just really like its design in general, regardless of like how important it is to the franchise. What else? Like Bulbasaur, Charmin, like any starter, to be honest, any starter in its first form. Jeez, loud motors. How was he even driving that fast? That's Roblox over there, but I mean, I didn't hear a crash. He should have crashed by now if it would have hit the roadblock. I don't know how he's doing it. Oh well. Any starter would do like tons of like smaller Pokemon. Yeah, just there's so many choices. I mean, they're probably equal, like Pokemon that could do the equal amount of like the equal job. You don't really necessarily you don't really know unless you really one day wake up in that world and cannot leave it and have to be there forever and all, and just live your life. You can life happens basically. And this time I'm writing my this story. I'm writing this life, and therefore I choose Torracat as my starter. Yeah, if that makes any sense. But then we haven't still decided on like midday or dusk. and I think midday would be better. You could get light rock midday easier than dusk, obviously, because dusk is like pretty rare form even in anime. But before dusk, midday was like my absolute favorite light rock. But when dusk came, they kind of like sort of is the same, apart from this coloring. In terms of like hair around his back and all, it's kind of like the same. They're kind of like close brothers. Little differences, but at the same time they are the same. Not said that like rock dusk is like rock midnight is really all different from the two, but it walks two legs basically. He walks two legs. That are already quite a big difference, even though they belong together, of course. And Dusk got his like this tough claw ability. I imagine a lot of almost every like Dusk would go as crazy as would be able to go as crazy and be able to control it eventually as Ashes could. And like when Dusk basically it's like sort of combination of midday and midnight. You can learn Accelerate, which is like a good move, but it can also learn counter, and it can learn multiple sort of fangs and outrage and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think Dusk would be the better option, even though midday is also really close second. So even though Dusk is more rare, I guess the most rare Pokemon that I choose here are Dusk and Circuit, like Rock, Dusk and Circuitry. Yeah, those would be like the rare Pokemon. But you could really like Circuitry could very well be the last Pokemon that I would catch out of all of these. But if I were to write about this, if we were to make a whole story in the stream, and like I don't know how long it would take, however long from now on, you could really do some stuff with it. Ultra are one of the best things in Pokemon, in my opinion. They're one of the best things ever that Pokemon has ever added to it. Just adds a whole new dimension. Alright, bad jokes, but I mean, like they could have done so much more. I mean, they're basically new Pokemon worlds, and the options are limitless to be honest. And like to fantasize, like to imagine about it and all. And I guess like it could be a real interesting story how I met Circuitry and took it home. Yeah, I guess that would be like really good cool thing to think about, even just speculate about, and not even work it out this much. But I think I'm gonna end at like this point where the stream is kind of like coming to an end. I don't if we were to start another generation, we will be here for another hour, and my voice really can't take it at all anymore. And I'm gonna stream tomorrow morning, maybe later than I initially wanted to, due to some reasons. No worries about that though. But yeah, maybe later, maybe somewhat later than usual. And what else did they want to say? Yeah, we could really elaborate on this. There's so many things we can do. We can add personalities. We can add, for all I know, we can make a mini version of the anime, but maybe not animated. If that makes any sense. Maybe like a storyboard and all, and maybe even just write it down. Draw a storyboard with a couple of pictures, or a couple of good pictures. I want to this is gonna be a project. Like there are 6 more regions out there. There are many Pokemon to choose from, and there's so much things that you can think about and just imagine and work out. And I think this is a brand new way of me for myself to experience Pokemon, I guess, right? By like getting reason to draw fan art for it, specific fan art. Possibly tomorrow I will be working on my own character, like my own like Fox character, because I've been fiddling around with it, and that's probably going to be the main thing to stream tomorrow instead of Civilization, because Civilization last stream kind of went wrong, and I don't think I think I've lost high feeling about Civilization. Kind of like really like hyped about it and then died down instantly after a couple of days. And I think this project would this would take a lot of time, even if we were to do like this for every region, like 6 Pokemon at least per region, that would mean like 7 times 6, like 32 Pokemon at least. And probably every Pokemon apart, maybe even different traits before we draw them. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see tomorrow. Maybe we'll work it out tomorrow. The Pokemon even better. If there are any specific details about them that are different from the usual forms of them, stuff like that. Maybe like for example, like you could give some Pokemon items, and I also my drawings are not the best, but I'm gonna try my best and be happy with what I can do. That's gonna be like, it's gonna be a learning process, I guess. It's gonna be a good project to work on. Hoping I can fill up a sketchbook with it. So yeah, like most likely like 1 different drawing per Pokemon, possibly multiple sketches, probably. And a sketch I can work on stream, make picture of it, use pencil, shit like that, and then I can chat with you guys, hang out with you on stream. And off stream I'll be working on like the main designs. But I mean, I don't know. I get like, yeah, it's easier on paper, and I don't really have any way to record and live stream. Live stream rather than recording my real life drawings, like process of that, unfortunately. So I guess this has to be how it's done. So enough about this. I could go on about this and what I want to do for much time, probably like another hour. But I'm really in for that. My voice is dying. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my voice is dying. So let's go to the in-between screen. Then we drink another sip of water to end off the stream. Yeah, feels amazing. Feels amazing. Oh, hold on. Let me quickly just save this before I forget. Otherwise, I mean, I could watch the stream back, but still, like whatever. Call this Twitch Pokemon stuff. Cool. Set save. Yeah, cool. Done. Alright. So I want to thank you guys for joining in today. I've had a blast for this hour. It's cool. It's like I'm hoping that I can like immerse myself into this project and finish this properly, instead of like being hyped today and don't feel like really doing it anymore tomorrow. I'm hoping I can keep this up and make this like this project will test my patience. And my patience is really bad trait of my, like how I do and how I behave, that I don't like. It's a bad trait. I don't like it, and I guess this is a way to train it, to stay interested and get more, like, I don't know how to call it, get more experience with being patient, I guess, and working things the whole way through instead of starting and enjoying that process. And once we get into it further on, like mid game, like in the middle of it, then I'll stop because I'm bored. I want to learn not to do that. I want to learn to enjoy the middle parts and the end part as well. And that's this project, I guess. Apart from that's fun to do anyways. It's a fun idea in general. So see you tomorrow morning. Somewhere like in the morning, maybe like in late morning, starting in the afternoon, Dutch time, like 10 a.m., 12 a.m. ish. I mean 12 in the afternoon. So yeah, goodbye. Have a nice day or night, whatever you're having.